sometimes, no matter how good life is, no matter how good it is, you can have no problems. You'll be really a happy, reflective, proactive, thoughtful, mindful person. But you can feel just shitty and pissed off and, moody, grouchy. And no matter what you look at, it doesn't matter. No matter what is real, it doesn't matter because you're feeling anger and all those other shitty things in your mind. So your reaction to everything that you're seeing and doing is shitty. So at that point, what do? The best and fastest way to get out of a shitty feeling is to go on a rampage of appreciation. So appreciation is it produces the highest feeling on the scale of emotions, just joy and love. And when you start looking at everything, and I could sit down and, think about, or I could, look up, or I could look out. How do I do that? How do I switch this around? Can I? Oh, once I do it, I can't switch it, huh? Okay, well, I'll just turn it around. I can look out these beautiful windows. I think I'll just do that for a minute, actually. And once you feel that first bit of relief, you start breathing. And in the beginning, breathing, when you feel like that, you want to breathe kind of loudly. And blow it out kind of quickly because that's what your body's going to want to do. That's just what helps your body relax. I can't believe my vision for this deck is coming true. I mean, of course I can believe it. I don't know why I say that. Because every vision comes true. It's awesome. Hot tub room with that beautiful, 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 beautiful painting from the Eve Rising Festival that we ran. This was from the third one. My sister-in-law Tina did this. She's one of my favorite people in the whole world. She's so amazing, and she made that for the festival and for me. And all of these quotes, I don't know if you can see this because I can't see what you can see, but see from the ray of the sun and the lotus sun, the words that come out, like you can see like here, these are all words. And Tina took these words and she took them from things that I had written to her in emails, so they're all my own words. And I can sit in this hot tub and I can read these words that she chose out of my writing, and it's the bottom's so cool. It says nourish, and then it says, it's kind of dark in here, I have courage, I am healthy, love yourself, trust and know yourself, I am confident, there is no greater force than the force of a woman determined, I have the power to make a difference. Sometimes you gotta let go in order to heal, release the baggage, love unconditionally. Be strong, be gentle, be beautiful. Live out your destiny, set free, new, hope, stand tall. One woman can change anything. Many women can change everything. Stand tall. Okay, so when you start going on a rampage of appreciation, now I know that you can look at what I just appreciated and maybe, you know, maybe you look at it and you go, wow, what a mess that room is. I don't know. Or maybe you look and you say, well, yeah, she has a spa inside her house. That's a story for another time. I created this. I created all of it. I took the time to make sure that things were in certain places so that when I need to go on when I need to feel good, and just so that I'll feel good every day, all the time, I strategically put things in certain places. It took me a long time to figure out what moved me. But that's one of the exercises that is so important, to figure out what moves you, what lifts you up just a tiny, tiny bit. And again, I'll refer back to the scale of emotions on that because, and you can find that through Googling Esther and Jerry Hicks. I can show you what it is, but you can't. Actually, can you read it? Where is my journal? I can't turn this around, so you can help me. It's in here. Okay, so this is my desk. Let's just see it from back here. That's where I do my work. And so the scale of emotions, and do it like this so I can see what you're saying. I also have it hanging on the wall so I can read it to you. So the scale of emotions, the first one, the highest one, the best feeling is joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, and appreciation. Down from that, so it doesn't feel as good, is passion. And then another step down from that is enthusiasm, eagerness, happiness. I'm not going to go through the whole list. You can read it. But then way down at the bottom, the worst is fear, grief, depression, powerlessness. I call that despair. So when you're feeling a way that you don't want to feel, whatever that is, you can refer to this list and you could say, okay, right now I feel, and go down it and say anger. What I'm feeling is anger. Well, then you can think of something from your past, a memory that you have, where you felt, well, let me say this first. You can't go from, despair or anger to joy right away. I mean, you can get there pretty fast when you learn how to do this, and when you've practiced it, I should say, enough times, because I can get there pretty fast, which is so awesome. And I can teach you guys to do that too. So, that's why I decided to really start working with people, because I can help you do this too. I've been doing this stuff for 20 years. And I was really, clinically and severely depressed. Like, they wanted to hospitalize me when I was in my mid-20s. So I'll tell you the story. I was on medication, but only for a really short time. I just didn't like the way any of it made me feel. So I had to learn how to manage my emotions. And through learning how to manage my emotions, or starting to discover how, I needed to learn how to manage my thoughts and how to manage my life. So I know how to do that. So I'd love to help you too. Anyhow, so you go from, say you're angry. Then you go to your memory bank and you say, okay, let me just show you again. When in my life did I experience something that I really felt discouraged? Or you might be able to jump up a couple. Overwhelmed, so start thinking about things that make you feel overwhelmed, or impatient, and then bored. And then when you start to feel bored, you're thinking about all the things that bore you. Then you start thinking about contentment. Well, what makes me feel content? When am I okay? And then you go to hopefulness. Yeah, so you see how it works. And it really, really does. So, and I appreciate so much that I can do this work and that I can help other people learn how to do this for themselves. Because honestly, given where I was and given where I've been even since my 20s, at different times in my life, I don't want that for anybody. You know, hey, see that sign? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. See? So that's another thing. I put it strategically. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. See? I can get myself there. Now, if I wasn't in front of the camera, which I hate, I'm not going to say that anymore because I have to do more of this. I love being in front of the camera. I'm getting to know myself. I'll get there. Anyway, if I didn't have the camera in my hand, I would be dancing and clapping now that I saw that sign and I was ready to feel it when I saw it. So you see what happened there? I decided to look for something to appreciate so that I could feel better than I did. And as I started to look for things to appreciate, I said, now I could sit down and I could think about the memories. And as I said that, I remembered that I set up my hot tub room yesterday. So I was drawn back to the hot tub room, and that's where, well, first I was drawn to those beautiful windows. And then I was drawn into the spa, where I got to read those beautiful words because that's where I placed them. And now, I'm just going to continue. I'm going to think about the things in my life. I'm going to think of a memory of sitting down with Allie at a restaurant last week. And how when I was sitting there, all of a sudden she just hit me as so grown up. And she's so awesome. I mean, her mind is so amazing. It's incredible. I can't believe what she's done, what she's accomplished with her mind. It's incredible. And she'll say, well, you are my mom. You taught me how to do this. Now that's the feeling that you want to have, but you have to take time to recall the memory. You have to search for, look for the appreciation. And that feels awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to get back to cleaning, and I'm going to meditate. And I hope that you guys all have an awesome, blessed day. Be appreciative. Count your blessings.